For now, I request you to kindly settle down because we have a lot of exciting things to discuss with Ileana. Ileana, first up, thank you so much for joining us here today. You're looking beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, and hello, everybody. Hope you're having a lovely afternoon.
Tell us a little bit about your association with ponds.
I'll have to start way back because my first experience...
We have all the time.
We have all the time, okay. That's good. I actually first, and I'm being completely honest here, I'm not flattering the brand that I endorse. I'm not being, just faithful and loyal to it, but I actually started using Pond's when I was 10. Now, hear me out. My mom had this lovely little Pond's cold cream little jar on her dressing table, and she had no idea that I would sneak in almost every night and use a little bit because I just loved how it smelled, I loved how it felt, and I didn't know much about the brand, obviously, because I was 10 years old. And I had no idea that, 16 years down the line, I was going to be endorsing it. So it's been a lovely journey. It's been a matter of pride, I think, for me, because it's a brand that has been around since the 1840s. So, you can obviously understand that a brand that's been around for that long has so much of expertise behind it. And I love that they're sort of evolving with technology and backing every single product that they're coming out with, the new ones, with so much of scientific research. So it's a massive, massive moment of pride, moment of honor for me, and I'm extremely privileged, happy to be associated with Pond's.
Also, of course, with the lifestyle that you lead,
yes.
Being on so many film sets, those harsh lights, having to attend wonderful events such as this, where you need to look so gorgeous as you do right now. Tell us a little bit about how Pond's has, helped you evolve your skincare ritual.
I'll get to the main bit a little later, but I think more than anything, I've always kept it quite simple, but you tend to miss out on the important things. You don't realize how much your skin is getting affected with lights, with sun exposure, with the climate that we've got, the pollution. And I've always come back from shoots and take off my makeup and just zip off to bed. But ever since I've started endorsing Pond's, I love that they've got these really minimal products. It doesn't take more than 5 minutes, guys. Seriously, ladies, you've got to be careful of your skin. You've got to take care of it from a young age, in your 20s. And I think it's really simple. I love using the Pearl Cleansing Gel very much. I think it's absolutely lovely. It makes my skin feel really nice and clean. And I also like little beads in the face wash. And I love using the Pond's White Beauty Cream. And I think that's all it takes, just 5 minutes before your bedtime and in the morning, and you're sorted for the rest of the day, and at least you're guaranteed good, healthy, glowing, great skin.
And now you also have the My Skin Advisor application,
yes, I was
don't
going to
we?
get to that. I'm so excited about that because, for people who are pretty much dummies when it comes to their skin, I could be one, you never know. You have an expert who can answer all of your questions, and I don't want to say too much. I'd rather show you the AV, so I'll probably step to one side with you and let you guys enjoy.
This is so exciting. Everyone, get your cell phones out and let's have you download the app because this one is going to be quite a game changer out there.
Definitely. I think it's absolutely amazing that you have an app that can help you out and tell you exactly which problems you need to address with your skin. And it's really simple. It's really, even if you're not technology savvy, it's really, really simple. You follow the instructions on screen and it tells you which products would work for you, and you can actually email the results to yourself as well. So
just might put a few dermatologists out of business.
Maybe. Maybe.
Well, I did promise our photographer friends here an opportunity to click away and capture you. So can I request you to come center stage for some photographs? And can I also request Prabha and Dr. Zhang to join us on stage for the photographs, please, in a few minutes from now.
It's lovely to be here. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're having a lovely afternoon. Now, I'd first like to say how proud I am to be associated with Pond's at the moment. Obviously, since I was a little girl, I've been well aware of all their skincare products, so it's lovely to be tied up with them now. Now, every girl, whether they're teenagers or fully grown women, sometimes have problem with pimples. And that can be whenever it is. It occurs at the worst times, basically. But thanks to the Pond's Institute, we have a breakthrough. And that means no more covering, no more concealing, and no more hiding. It ends now. I'd just like to say, now that showcases how much effect it can have on girls. People can suffer from depression because of pimples, and it's a horrible phase to go through, and I one alone have been through it myself. So I'm very happy to say that the Pimple Clear Face Wash is here, and I vouch for it.
Thank you so much, Amy. Ladies and gentlemen, we will give you some time to take some photographs, but for now, we're going to, since we have Dr. Zhang and Amy here with us, we're going to open the floor to the Q&A session. So I request you to raise your hands and we'll get a microphone to you. And as you pose your question, do also state the name of the publication that you represent.
So before we do that, let me present you.
You have? Oh.
Amy, I'd like to present you this. The
Thank you very
latest
much.
product from the Pond's Institute that is based on this active thiamine tea and wish you pimple-free life.
Thank you very much, Doctor. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Pond's Pimple Clear Face Wash. A huge round of applause. To open the floor for the Q&A session, so I request you to kindly raise your hand and we'll get a microphone to you. So who's going to go first? The gentleman back there.
Hi, Amy. Well, you're looking great. So, Amy, since you belong to the showbiz business, and that business prompts you to look fresh and beautiful, that business prompts you to be aware of the beauty aspects, about the science, the latest technologies, the latest news in the dermatology and cosmetics. So what's that thing, what is the criteria of your coming up to be associated with a brand? And my next part of the question is, the government is about to propose a law according to which any of the celebrity.
Right, I'll answer the first half of your question
Okay, so what's
first.
what do you think, what are the things, what are the parameters when you just associate yourself with a product?
Before being an actress, I am a young girl, and I think that comes into play because, as I say, it caters to everybody. And no matter whether I'm an actress or not, I still have breakouts, I still have pimples. Last week I was shooting in Chennai, it was awful heat. We did action sequences and it was pimple-prone conditions. But thanks to the face wash and thanks to a healthy skincare regime, I do happen to have good skin, and I thank Pond's for that at the moment. And there's also different factors that go along with that.
All right, next question, please. Can we have you raise your hand so that we can get the microphone to you, please?
Ami Prabhat from Channel 1.
Hey, Prabhat.
Ami, recently you shot a song with Rajnikant sir for Robot 2. How was the experience? And after the release of Robot 2, do you think your career will be on a new high?
You know, we haven't shot the song yet, actually. We've been shooting, as I say, for action sequences in the city. I've shot around about 60 days with Mr. Rajnikant now, so it's been an absolute privilege. But the song is being shot early in 2017. And I think that definitely Robot 2 is another milestone in my career. And I'm very lucky to work with Shankar again, Akshay Kumar again. So I'm very excited for the release.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I kindly request you to focus on why we're here, which is for ponds. So I request you to have all your questions pertaining to the subject itself. Next question, please.
Hi, Amy, what is your daily regime to clean your skin and all that?
I like to keep it really simple. I don't like to be over the top with anything with my skin. So basically, I use a good face wash. This is my new one, the Pimple Clear face wash. And then I use an organic moisturizer afterwards. Hydration also is key. So I'm always traveling, I'm always on a flight. I spend most of my time in the air, to be honest. So lots of water. And as I say, keeping healthy diet is number one also. So what you put inside of your body, you see on the outside.
We've also got Dr. Zhang here with us. If you have any scientific or technical questions that you need to ask, I'm sure he'd love to answer them for you as well. Next question, please. Any more questions?
It was clearly explained.
I think it was very well explained. Very well
Doctor,
explained.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
So this thymo tea that's involved in the product, is it anywhere, can you find it anywhere else? And what is it exactly? Just so I'm sure. What is inside this product?
It's the unique combination of the thyme oil and the turbinol oil. They
Right.
are extracted from the thyme and the palm oil.
Okay, so that's what makes it different. Okay.
Yes. It's
And Amy, I have a question for you too.
Yes, fire.
So now that you are the latest Ponds brand ambassador, what is this new chapter in your life like?
It's a lovely new chapter. And as I say, I've grown up knowing the brand and it's internationally recognized. So very proud, very happy. And I believe in the product. I think that's why it's a good product that I represent, because I truly believe in it. It helps a lot of young girls, women of all ages. So to be able to back something like that is very special for me.
And before Ponds entered all of our lives with the breakthrough Thymo-T formula, what would you do for your skin in general when you had breakouts?
You know, I try everything, I literally would, and nothing really seemed to work, maybe every so often. I used a few of my mum's homemade recipes, and one of them was a nappy rash cream that I'd used on skin and pimples before. So I thought that worked, but it didn't really work much. So I'm very thankful that I have a backup to help me battle these pimples now.
Oh, not a backup anymore, the solution.
Yeah, the solution.
The solution.
Exactly,
The pimple
stress-free.
clear. Yes, face wash. Any more questions?
We've covered it pretty well.
So Emmy, yeah. Yeah.
He's
So
back.
Ponds is one of the foremost brand in the world, beauty. One of the most foremost beauty brand of the world. So how it's going to exaggerate your career when you are associated as a brand ambassador of this product?
Yeah, as you say, it is recognized throughout, but I think more about beauty. It's more about taking care of yourself and having healthy skin and tackling that problem more than the artificial sense of beauty. It tackles the actual problem in hand. So that's why I believe in the product.
Any more questions or are we done? There, we have one right up front.
Hi, Amy.
Hey.
You're looking beautiful.
Oh, thank you very much.
What is one particular product, like beauty product, that you carry always with you in your bag?
A beauty product that I carry. As I say, if it's not drinking water in general to keep hydrated in this heat and traveling, a spray, an aqua spray basically. That's something that keeps me hydrated and on top of things.
Do we have any more questions? I think that covers it
Great.
all. Thank you so much, Amy,
Thank
for
you very
joining us,
much.
and thank you, Dr. Zhang.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. You sure?
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause for Amy Jackson. And now, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I'd like to welcome... We've been waiting for you.
Caught up. Sorry to keep you waiting.
So, the floor is now open for the Q&A session. So, once again, if you have a question, kindly raise your hands. And there we have it. I'd like to remind you all that all your questions need to be limited to why we're here.
Spotlight on me as well.
हाय इलियाना मेरा प्रश्न आपसे ये है कि जब आपने बताया कि बचपन में आपने पॉन्ड्स यूज़ किया है, लेकिन अभी आप बताइए कि आपके ब्यूटी सीक्रेट क्या है, और जब आप शूट करती हैं तो फिर अपने ब्यूटी का कैसे ध्यान रखती हैं?
Well, I think, yes, you're right. I did actually use it when I was a kid. And I mean it honestly. But I think, you know, shooting ke time pe, you can't really take care of strong lights. You've got to be in the sunlight for very long. So as much as possible, try and stay hydrated. But I love using the products. The products are so good. I love the Pearl Cleansing Gel face wash that I said before. It's lovely. It gives you that little bit of exfoliation. Makes you feel really nice. And the Pond's White Beauty Cream is lovely. So I think jitna simple rakhoge aapka skin regime, I think the better. You don't need to put on lots of stuff on your skin. Keep it as healthy, as clean as possible. Try and take your makeup off when possible. Do not sleep with makeup on, trust me. Don't do it. And yeah, just eat healthy and be happy. I think beauty comes from within as well. So you do have Pond's helping you out, but try and stay happy and healthy inside as well.
Next question, please.
पॉन्ड्स का कौन सा प्रोडक्ट आपको सबसे अच्छा लगता है अभी तक जितने आपने यूज़ किए?
Very hard to choose. Very, very hard to choose. But I do like the Pearl Cleansing face wash very much. I love it. I love the little beads and the way they burst on your skin. There's another lady in the back there with her hand up. Yes.
Can we have a microphone? Yes.
Hi,
Hello.
Ileana. This
Hi.
is Richa here. I have a
Hi.
question, which is that how important is science for you in your skincare regime?
I didn't really think it was important, and which is why I'm not one of the scientists doing the products. But when you have experts really doing it, and they've explained to me right now that it's so important to evolve with the products that you're making, because the climate's changing, the environment you're in is changing, all the damage you're doing to your skin is far different from what it was 100 years ago. And Pond's has been around since 1846, if I'm not mistaken. So you can't have the same sort of product that you used back then, because you know life was very different back then. So I think it's very important that science has a big say in it, because there's so many other things. People are allergic to so many other aspects right now. So I think it's very important to have science and futuristic people doing stuff like this for you. And it's nice that the app actually even tells you what to use, because most people, I realize, end up using the wrong products for their skin. So it's very important to choose the right ones. And I think science has a major, major say in products. And I'm glad they're doing it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next question, please.
Hi, Ileana, Justin here.
Hello.
Hi. Ileana, talking about beauty care and skincare products, I just wanted to know, as an actress, do you often feel there is a lot of pressure to always look perfect, to have the perfect skin, to have the perfect hair? Do you feel there's a lot of pressure regarding that?
I think so. I think definitely. I've been around for about 10 years. And I think more so because when I get photographs taken of me getting out of the airport, I'd rather be in a pair of track pants and not have any makeup on and not look pretty and happy. And just the other day, they clicked photos of me, and I've injured my shoulder really badly. So I was holding on to it, and I was in a lot of pain. And they've captioned it saying, "Why so sad?" And I was like, I was in pain. So I think there is a lot of pressure, but I can't complain, because you know it is what the job really comes with. So you can't really say, oh, you know, I don't like the bad bits, but I love the good bits. So everything has its pros and cons, and I think it's a very small con that we're talking about, and it's not very hard to really take care of your skin. I've been lucky. I've got experts behind me, so I've been very lucky. And I try and keep it simple as much as possible, like I said, but it is important. People consider it very important that you're presentable and pretty all the time. So yes, I'll try not to look like, you know,
Well, Dr. Aparna spoke about the emotional angst that people go through when they have a pimple on their face. So can you share with us a pimple story of yours that was painful for you?
Oh, we've all been there. Oh, I used to envy all the girls in college that had flawless skin. I was like, don't you get zits? What the hell? But yeah, everyone's been there, and you always, you don't know what it is. You don't know whether it's you're not having enough water, it's because you're eating French fries, are you eating too much of oily stuff? So you never really know. And I think no matter how many dermatologists I've met and experts have met, it doesn't really matter sometimes, even if your diet's not that great, sometimes you just get a zit. And you do have to leave it alone. Try not to leave it alone. Try not to touch it, rather. And try not to pop it. But I think, yeah, I've had those moments where I've just gone, ow!
But now you have something else for those moments.
Now, I actually, thankfully, have not had zit problems for a while. So, so yes, I would actually have to urge all the little teenagers that please don't touch your skin. Go to an expert. Just clean it as much as possible. And don't put a buttload of stuff on your face. Just don't. Not required.
Do you have any more questions for Ileana here?
Oh, there's somebody in the back there with the red bag. Maybe not. No.
Any more questions?
Interesting, emotional angst.
Okay, I think no more questions. Going once, going twice. All right, sold.
Sold.
No more questions. Thank you so much, Ileana. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause. Thank you so much for joining us here today. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, as you post your
Yes. I told you all about it, but I'll tell you again. Very, very happy, very proud to be associated with Pond's. I remember using it from the time I was 10 years old, and it's a very trusted brand. It's something that I love to use. I used to love the smell of it when I was 10, and now I actually love how it's made my skin so much better, so much healthier, and it's a very simple sort of skincare regime that I use. So now I just use a face wash and a moisturizer, and I'm done. So बहुत सारे प्रोडक्ट्स हैं. अगर आप there's a new skin advisor app that's been launched, तो उसमें आप अपना फोटो डाउनलोड कर सकते हो, and उसके हिसाब से it'll tell you कि do you need acne treatment or do you need dark spot correction, and it'll recommend products. इतने सारे products हैं now. The range is increased to such a different level. So I think there's products for every single skincare need.
इलियाना, अगर बॉलीवुड में से ये प्रोडक्ट किसी को गिफ्ट करना हो तो वो कौन होगा और क्यों?
Controversial questions तो होनी ही चाहिए ना. My goodness.
Any actress?
So bad. I can't think of anybody. Sorry. I think I'd give them a gift hamper, all of them. Just out of.
किसकी स्किन आपको सबसे ज़्यादा
मुझे नहीं पता यार. मैंने इतना like I haven't really gone and looked at their skin that closely. I think all of them have lovely skin, नहीं? Yeah? नहीं? Who has really lovely skin? Karina has lovely skin, but she's glowing. She's lovely, so yeah.
और इसके अलावा वार्डरोब में सबसे ज़्यादा क्या रखना पसंद करती है आप?
मैं probably shouldn't say onesie. I like a simple black dress.
अगर आपकी ब्यूटी सीक्रेट की बात करिए तो what was the beauty secret?
बहुत ही सिंपलिस्टिक है यार मेरा स्किन केयर रिजीम, लेकिन सीक्रेट वैसा कुछ नहीं है. It's Pond's basically, but more than anything, stay happy, stay healthy, drink lots of water, try not to smoke, simple stuff like that, but stay healthy and stay happy.
That's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
अच्छा, last question.
जो इशू चल रहा है ये दिल्ली मुश्किल को लेकर तो
मुझे बिल्कुल नहीं पता है what's happening. I don't know, sorry.
Guys, sorry.
No, I haven't. No. I haven't been. They know more than me.
Well, lastly, how excited are you for Mubaraka?
Very much excited for Mubaraka as well as Badshah, both. So very, very excited. I hope you guys like it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.